Hello all, welcome back to C Simplified. My name is Satik, and in this video, we are gonna create a fun little project, which is gonna be a dice rolling simulator using C Sharp. It's a simple, interactive project which would be easy for beginners to understand, and it would also help them understand loops, random numbers, and user input. So without wasting any time, let's begin. First open Programmist or any other C Sharp online compiler, and now let's start writing the code. Like always, we start with using system. This gives us access to basic C Sharp commands and like console.writeline, console.readline. Without this, our program won't run. Now we will create a class called as dice rolling simulator. So I'm gonna change the hello world to dice rolling simulator. This is an optional thing, but I recommend you to do this. Now, without wasting any time, let's begin. First, we are gonna create a random value. So random equals to new random. Here, we make a new random object called random. This is what helps us generate random numbers, just like rolling a real dice. Every time we call random.next, it gives us a random number. So when the user runs the dice, this is what will help to give a random number. Now we are going to ask the user for input. So we are going to write console.write how many dice would you like to roll. That's not all. We are also going to write int dice count, and if int dot try as console dot readline console dot readline out dice count dice count. Now if I run this, if I run this, this is what was expected. Wait a second. Now if I run this, I I think that's it. So here we ask the user how many dice they want to roll. This is the console dot write. So this will print here that how many dice would you like to roll, and then console dot read line reads what they type, and int dot types safely turns it into a number. If they type something long like a text or a negative number, we print an error message and stop the program. It's a great example of input validation, making sure users don't break our program. Now we are gonna go to the step 5, which is rolling the dice. So we are gonna write int total equals to 0. Also console dot write line rolling dice. So in the next step, we set up a variable called total to store the sum of dice rolls. Then we print rolling dice to make it look fun and interactive. Now we are going to go to the next part. We're going to write for int I equals to 1. I should be less than equal to dice count. I plus plus. Why the bracket ending? Int roll equals to random dot next 1 comma 7. So yeah, wait a second. Console dot write line dollar. Yes, if you want to know what dollar is, I recommend you to click that I icon on the top right corner. It will take you to the last video in which I talked about dollar as to it being a string interpolation. Now this was the fun part for the loop. This loop runs once each die the user wants to roll. Inside the loop, we can see random random.next 1 comma 7 to get a random number between 1 to 6 like a real dice. Then we print out the number. For example, die 1, the roll was 7 over here. Then we add that value to the total to keep track of the sum here. You can change 1 comma 7 to 1 comma 13 or any other. If you want to make a 12-sided dice, you can also change it to 25 for making it a 24-sided dice, etc. You can change the number, you can play with the number. Now it's just time for step 6, which will show the result. Console.WriteLine. After the loop finishes, we display the total of all dice. For example, if the user rolled 3 in a dice and got 3 dices and got 2, 5, and 4, the program will print the total of all dice as 11. And that's it. You have built a working dice roller. Now, let me check for errors because, yeah, there are multiple errors. Now, let's try to solve them. First, in the line 22, comma 40. 20. Now, that's it. Now, we have created our dice rolling simulator. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please subscribe and like the channel because it may be free to you, but it helps us a lot for growing. In the next video, we will move to a more exciting project, which would most probably be a currency converter, where you will learn how to store and use data dictionaries. If this helped you, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more beginner friendly C tutorials. See you in the next one. Bye bye.